Believing in products that other people do not believe in is how you get inventory in your store. Buying Reign of Jafar when it's below cost on TCG Player, when the booster box is below our distributor cost on TCG Player. I was buying troves. I was buying droves of troves, if you will. Droves of troves. Lots of them. Does that make me a scalper? Does that make us a bad company for buying product that other people didn't want while they didn't want it? For the little chance that in the future they might want it in the future? Are we bad people for buying product before everybody else saw that the product was good? I research product every day. That's all I do. I look at product. Why do you think I hired so many people and had people work the counter? The more time I had to look at product, to look in inventory, to look at our distributors' numbers and all their inventory as well, the more time that I focused on our inventory, the more successful we have become. The more I have invested my time into looking into these markets, into studying these markets, into ensuring that I know the ins and outs of Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, One Piece, Riftbound, Gundam, Digimon, all these card games I am obsessed with. That is how you make it in this card game world, is obsession. If you are not obsessed enough with your business, if you are not obsessed enough with what you're trying to do, you can make it, but it's going to be super hard. You really, really have to be obsessed. I am obsessed to no other. I don't know what the saying is, but I was buying Reign of Jafar troves at the cost of TCG Player from our distributor for weeks, for months, buying 4 troves at a time, which is a case. That's how you do it. That's how you accumulate product over time. You don't do it buying 1,000 boxes at a time. You do it buying one case a week. That's how you accumulate product. I've been accumulating product for the past 10 years. I've been buying product to ensure that we never run out, whether it be Magic the Gathering, whether it be Pokemon, any card game that we carry. That's how I do it. And it shows in our inventory. When people come here, I hear that day after day, every single day. How do you guys have so much product? Why do you guys have so much product? And I see people on the internet looking at our ads of all of our inventory, and all the comments below are just, wow, these guys are just scalpers. They are just scalpers. That's the only way they can have all this product. If they were not scalpers, they wouldn't have all this product. That's what people say. It's what people say on the internet. They call us scalpers. They call us scammers. They think we're the worst people in the world. Then they come here and they realize that we do MSRP drops every Saturday. They realize that we do MSRP drops for every set that comes out. They realize that we take care of our customers, that we match TCG low, that we make sure our singles are in stock, that we have millions in singles of Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, One Piece, Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball. I don't know why I just said Dragon Ball. But anyways, my point is, if you're not buying products when other people don't want it, that's exactly how you grow your store, is buying products when others don't want it. Buying Aether Drift Commander decks when others don't want it. I'm buying them. I'm still buying them because they still have them. If they run out of stock, they won't have them. That's how it is. That's how it works. If they run out of stock, they're out of stock and you can't order them anymore. So why would you wait for them to run out of stock for you to realize this could be good? This is a good set. This is a good product. Same thing goes with Reign of Jafar troves. There were 10,000 troves on my distributor's website, one of the distributor's websites. 10,000 troves of Reign of Jafar. I was buying 4 to 8 a week. One week I bought 200. I bought 200 troves in 1 week Why would I do that? I believe in the product. I believe in Disney Lorcana. I think Lorcana will pass the test. What's the test, you say? The test of time. The only test that matters is the test of time. If it can last, it will thrive. And if it can thrive, it will go up in value. If it goes up in value, we can make profit on the product. If we can make a profit on the product, we can buy more product. We can buy more product, we can sell more product. We can sell more product, we can buy more product. We can buy more product, we can sell more product. We can sell more product, we can buy more product. We can buy more product, we can sell more product. We can sell more product, we can... You get the gist. If we have product to sell, we can sell the product to buy more product to sell more product. If we don't have product to sell, people can't buy the product so that we can sell the product so that we can buy more product. Because if we don't have Reign of Jafar troves in 2 years, somebody comes in randomly, hey, I just got into Lorcana. I was looking back at set 8, Reign of Jafar, and I was wondering if you guys have any troves or boxes or packs or anything, because I think that set's really cool. Luckily for us, I'm insane. I'm crazy. I'm delusional. I buy more than what we can sell over and over and over again. I buy a case a week. I buy 2 cases a week. I buy 3 cases a week. I buy 100 boxes randomly one day. I buy 50 boxes of a set. I buy a bunch of troves. I buy a bunch of decks. Anything I can get my hands on, I buy. If they have it, I buy it. That's the entire key to running a trading card business. Buying when others don't want to. Battle for Baldur's Gate. Look at that set. Look at the collector boxes. $6,000. It's $600. You were buying it when it was $100, $120 on TCG Player when everybody was saying it was trash. You'd be up almost 6x your money for the worst set in Magic history. Now it's the best set in Magic history. You keep looking down the line of history, of all these sets down the line, and you look at the patterns. You recognize the patterns. You realize, wow, if you look at these products, if you compare these products to Apple stock, okay, let's compare these products to Apple stock. I'm gonna buy 2 Apple stocks. I bought 2 Apple stocks. You see these 2 Apple stocks? In one of these Apple stocks, I could get a big Apple stock. The big Apple stock's worth double the regular Apple stock. I open both of these Apple stocks, get 0 big Apple stocks. Both of these Apple stocks are gone off of the market. The supply is going down. What? The supply goes down every single day. A depreciating asset, an appreciating asset that goes up over time because the supply goes down over time. A fixed amount of product. What is that called? What is that called? And what is it called? I can't think of the word. I'll think of it randomly, but anyways, who would have thought that a product that gets destroyed over time because people want to open it, people want nostalgia, people want to open old Disney Lorcana products, people who just got into the game look back at the old sets. They want all the old sets. They want Reign of Jafar. They want Whispers in the Well. They want Paldean Fates. That's totally a Lorcana set. They want Archasia's Island. Arcasia. How do you say that? Somebody made fun of me, and I cried for 7 hours yesterday because somebody said, wow, look how this guy pronounces Archasia's Island. He's an idiot. And then also another person commented, when bald reveal, because I wear a hat in every single video. I am not balding, as you can see. I just like wearing hats. Got a problem with it? I don't know. I don't like wearing hats. I only wear a hat when I'm at work. That is weird. Why do I only wear a hat at work? I am weird. I don't know. I guess it's part of my uniform. But anyways, there's a fixed supply of all these card games. The card games that are out of print, the card sets that are out of print, if it's out of print, the supply is fixed. The supply is depreciating. Or not depreciating. What's the word? the supply is going down over time because people are opening product every day. You do the math. Seriously, do the math. Is it really that hard to understand? There's a fixed amount of gold. There's a fixed amount of silver. There's a fixed amount of diamond. There's a fixed amount of Bitcoin. There's a fixed amount of... I think Ethereum gets more coins. So there's stuff with fixed amount supplies. Fixed supplies. They stay stationary. But if it's a fixed supply that goes down over time, the supply keeps getting destroyed over time, what happens to the product over time that gets scarcer and scarcer, goes up in value? So, why would I buy this many troves? Why wouldn't I is the real question. Why wouldn't you buy this many troves? Why would I put my money into... Why would I keep this? Why would I keep these? This money right here, they just printed $1 trillion of it this year or last year. These things are going down in value every year. It's not even like paired with gold or paired with Bitcoin or paired with silver. It's paired with nothing. US dollar gets printed every year. US dollar goes down in value every year. Inflation makes products go up in value because the US dollar goes down in value. Stocks go up in value because the US dollar is going down in value. Is our stock market good or is our economy bad? All of our money keeps going down in value. So is it the best stock market in history or is it the worst stock market in history because the US dollar is going down? People don't understand these markets, but it's all I study, it's all I look at, it's all I think about. Every market's the same. Every market, cryptocurrency, stocks, card games, they all have fixed supplies. Some of them have supplies that go up in time, over time. Some have supplies that go down over time. Some have locked supply. Some have other things like that. But all these card games, all the supply keeps going down over time. More people get into the games over time. The more people that get in, the more product that gets destroyed, the higher the price goes. The games die, the prices go to zero. So don't invest if you don't think it's going to last. But if you think it's going to last, throw your money at it. Throw your money at it. Open a Fabled booster pack. See what you can get. You're probably going to get bulk. You're probably going to lose $40. This is why you don't open products. You see, me opening this booster pack makes Fabled even more rare. I just made Fabled more rare. So Mickey's worth 11,000 now, 12,000. If you really just think about these things, if you sit down and really think about card games and just think about how low supply they really are compared to time. Time and people. More and more people are born every day. Time passes by every day. The more people that get born, the more people can buy. The more people that can buy, the higher the price goes. The longer the time goes, the higher the price goes. Time and people. And bulk. Bulk. See, I had no faith that I was going to get an enchanted, so that's what happens. You get a Queen of Hearts, you get a Simba, an Ariel, and a Rapunzel. It's still not worth anything. But if you would have held it, and kept it sealed, over a long period of time, you could possibly gain money. Gaining money, unfortunately, is how you gain status in this world currently due to capitalism. So I do everything I can to figure out how I can gain more money, because gaining more money for my family means they have a secure future no matter if I'm here or not. So that's all That's all you worry about when you become a parent, is the future. Because when you become a parent, you switch your outlook from short-term to long-term if you weren't already switched over. Because you're thinking about long-term goals. How long can you make this last? How long can you make the business grow? How long can you make it all last? I don't know. You just gotta keep chugging along, keep buying, keep selling, keep trading, keep treating your customers with respect and dignity, and giving them good deals, and just keep buying the dead products when nobody wants it. Because when people realize the product's not dead anymore, they start buying it. And if you bought it before everyone else bought it, you were ahead of the curve, and you reap the rewards of the risk that you took. Sometimes taking risks makes you fail, but sometimes you succeed. And sometimes you gotta fail 10 times to succeed once, and maybe that succeeding once outpaces all the 10 failures. Because if you get 10 failures where you lose 10,000 each, you get one success where you win, or when you profit 200,000. That 200,000 profit outweighed all those failures. And that's how you gotta look at stuff. You gotta try to find the diamond in the rough. Try to find the product that you think is undervalued. Try to buy something that not everybody's already dogpiling on. Try to look for something that's currently at distribution. There's products at distribution still that are still undervalued. You just got to look in the right places. I look every day. I look at the market every day. And that's what you got to do when you run a game store. You got to really be obsessed with it. You got to keep buying the products that other people don't want, like Rise of the Floodborn sleeve boosters. These sleeve boosters were at distribution for 2 years, 2.5 years. And I was buying it almost weekly, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 a week, sometimes 5. One time I bought 20 in 1 week. One time I bought 32, and then another time I bought 35 because those were the last 35 they had. And eventually people will see Rise of the Floodborn as a good set. Eventually people will see these enchanteds in that set as undervalued. Eventually they will buy them out. Eventually the prices will go up. That's what time does to products. The more people that get into the products, the more people that get into the card game, the less of the product that there is to go around, because the pie is already created. You look at the Rise of the Floodborn pie. They all have their own pies. Reign of Jafar has its own pie. Whispers in the Well has its own pie. Wilds Unknown has its own pie. They might be baking more pies for Wilds Unknown. They might be making more pies for Whispers in the Well. Do you understand what I mean? The pie of past sets has been fully cooked already. The pie of past sets has been fully cooked. There's already missing pieces of the pie. Those have already been destroyed. They've already been eaten. There's only a certain amount of the pie left. If Lord of the Rings commander decks are out of print, and this is the only amount of pie that's left, and people are still eating it, and still eating it, how much is the pie left? Is there a quarter of the pie left of the full pie that was created over time? The 3 years of them creating that pie, they were making products over time. Do you understand what I mean? Archasia's Island, the pie has already been created. Are they done creating Archasia's Island, or are they making the pie bigger? There's nothing coming. There's no more prints of that set. There could be. I don't know. I don't know the future. They could reprint it, but I don't think they are. And if they don't reprint that set, the pie is dwindling. Are you going to have some of the pie before it's gone? Are you going to hold some of the pie in the freezer for later down the line? Or are you going to watch everybody eat the pie? Are you going to watch everybody eat the pie and let them get all the glory when they find the the chocolate ice cream piece on the inside of their slice when they open the enchanted or the iconic, when they hold the product for a long period of time and it goes up in value, and their pie is now like a diamond or like gold or something. You just got to look at stuff like that, like an analogy. Think of stuff like, I don't know, depreciating assets, appreciating assets. If they only print Magic the Gathering sets for 2 to 3 years, what happens after the 3 years? Is the pie gonna stay there? Is nobody ever gonna touch the pie? Who's gonna eat the pie? Is everybody just hoarding their slices of the pie until it goes up in value? Or are people eating the pie every day? The fact is, people are eating the pie every day. Prismatic Evolutions, Ascended Heroes, Archesia's Island, Wilds Unknown, Whispers in the Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! All these card games. The pie is dwindling. If you don't grab a piece of the pie, you're not going to have any of it. The pie is going to go up in value, and you're not going to be able to afford the pie in the future. So if you don't have some of the pie, what are you doing? The pie is the product. There's only very limited amounts of the product in the world. If Pokemon's printing 10 billion cards, which is estimately like 900 million packs, and Lorcana's not even close to that, and Lorcana has Disney at its back, and Disney is one of the biggest companies in the world, do you really think people aren't going to want that pie in the future? Is the pie going to sit there forever? Is Reign of Jafar going to be a stale pie that nobody ever wants? Is Paldean Fate's going to be a bad pie? Nobody's going to want that pie. That pie is gross. That pie's got ugly art. Nobody wants that pie. But then the pie becomes retro. The pie becomes nostalgic. I remember back in the day, everybody was eating that pie. Everybody was ordering the pie. I remember when I first opened the pie and I thought the set was really good. That was really fun. I think I'm going to buy some more of that pie. Holy crap. Why is the pie so expensive now? Time. Time makes... I guess I should be, instead of saying pie, I could be saying like wine or something that goes up in value. But that, I don't know. That's a little different because pie is like kind of like a pie chart. I'm kind of like making an assessment like a pie chart or whatever, but I don't know if this will help anybody like think about all of these card games differently. Commander decks, it's the best looking pie I've ever seen. Commander decks are the best looking pie I've ever seen. Lorcana is one of the best looking pies I've ever seen. I think people haven't seen the pie yet. 90% of Disney fans have not seen Disney Lorcana. So they don't even have their hands on the pie. They don't even know the pie even exists. If you have a lot of the pie before all those Disney fans realize the pie is there, you will reap the rewards of your belief in the future. Time is money. That's how you create money. The longer that you go through time with the product, the more money that you can create. But sometimes you need cash flow. So all these card stores, all these smaller card stores, they rely on selling all their product. So with all these stores selling most of their products, the only people that can really take the pie are the big dogs. But not all the big dogs can do that. I mean, not only just the big dogs can do that. Like, you can buy 1 case of the pie a week. If you buy 1 case a week, you're slowly building up your inventory. 1 case doesn't seem like a lot, but you do 1 case for 52 weeks and you have 52 cases of a set. That's a lot. You do 52 cases. Say you bought 52 cases of Wilds Unknown. That's 216 boxes, I think. I don't know. I think I did the math right. 52 times 4. 208. I'm dumb. 208 bucks. I don't know. Whatever. Math is too hard right now. You'd have 208 boxes. That'd be ridiculous. Well, obviously they don't have any Disney Lorcana in stock at distribution at all now, because suddenly everybody smells the pie. Suddenly everybody wants to eat the pie. I'm really glad I was one of those fatties that just hoarded as much pie as I could in my closet so I could eat it later, or share it with other people, or sell it to other people, because I knew the pie was going to be good in the future. So I set it back in the freezer, and I continued to buy more of the pie every week. Now my pie is just really big. I've got a big pie. You want some of my pie, don't you? Some of this pie's on my website, fullmoongames.com. You can sell me some of your pie. fullmoongames.com/buylist, or send me an email at sellmecardsfmg@gmail.com. You know you want me to buy your pie, and by pie I mean your sealed product. I want to buy your sealed cases. I want to buy your troves. I want to buy your Paldean Fates. I'll buy your Pokemon, your Magic, your Lorcana, your One Piece. Pokemon, Magic, Lorcana, One Piece, Gundam, and Riftbound are pretty much the card games that I'll buy from you. Sealed product, singles, slabs. Or you can donate them. And then I'll donate them to somebody here. I don't know. Who knows? My butt hurts. Sitting on this box of troves. It's hurting my butt. Anyways, if you would like to support us, please buy cards. We got cards on fullmoongames.com. Millions and millions and millions and millions of Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Lorcana, One Piece, Riftbound, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles. All at your disposal. All you gotta do is type in fullmoongames.com. Use our advanced search feature. I very, very recommend that. I very recommend it, because I know English. I know good English, and me good. I recommend using our advanced search feature and doing in-stock items only, and then searching by a specific card game or a specific set or something like that. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got just a speck of information out of this, and I hope you like the video. Comment below, share the video, boost the video, and join the community below, and I will start making POV videos of me giving out stuff to people from the donations. I think that would be cool. Like, just give out some packs, give out some troves, give out some booster boxes or something to people randomly, because people randomly want to join my YouTube community, I guess. I don't know. I'm just some random dude. I'm just some random guy who buys cardboard. Why are you guys even watching me? I'm just literally talking to my cell phone, sitting on cardboard. We buy and sell cardboard and plastic. That's all we buy and sell. Cardboard and plastic. That is insane to think about. How in the hell did this become a thing? Richard Garfield is the reason why all of this is here. The domino effect of Richard Garfield is, if Richard Garfield never was there, would Pokemon be a thing? I know they made a video game, but would it be a card game? Oh my god. Oh, my mind is blown. Richard Garfield is the creator of all. He created Lorcana. He created Magic. He created Magic, which created Lorcana and One Piece and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Riftbound and Gundam. And he is the domino effect that created all of this, and that's really insane to think about. If it wasn't for Richard Garfield, what would I be doing? Would I be selling cardboard? Would I be... Actually, we'd probably be a sports shop. Sports card shop. There would just be no trading card games. It'd just be sports. I don't know. Anyways, what else do you want me to talk about? I could talk about Riftbound next, maybe. A lot of people want me to talk about Riftbound, but I don't know. I like talking about all these card games. It's really crazy to think about the demand for these Pokemon cards and these Lorcana cards and Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Star Wars and Gundam and Riftbound. I can't believe how freaking League of Legends is a card game now. I played League of Legends back when I was in middle school and high school, and oh my god. This world just doesn't seem real to me. I don't know. It's just so weird. How many card games can come out? How long is this bull run gonna last? This is the last video before the bull run ends. Everything's going to zero. Oh no! We're broke. Well, at least I got $17 on the ground and enough fire starters. A ton of fire starters if this all goes to zero. That's the thing with all this stuff. You spend $100 on this box and it doesn't go up in value for 10 years. You open it and it's still worth $100. You're still getting the value of opening it. You're still getting the fun value of opening it. So if you really think about it, is there no downside risk to these? There's no downside risk. If it doesn't go down in value, there's no downside risk. If it's the base, if the base is $100 and it never goes down below $100 and you buy it at $100, there's no downside risk. Why wouldn't you buy the product that could potentially go up to 200, could potentially go up to 120, could potentially go up to 300, 400, 500, whatever it could be? Think of stuff like that. Think of stuff into the future. Think of everything you do about into the future, about long-term growth, long-term goals. Just think everything long-term and you will become successful in life. If you're too busy thinking about quick gains and making fast money, you're just going to get burned. You're going to get burned. I've been burned many times. Been burned many times. And every time it was because I was trying to make a quick buck. Long money is good money. Long-term money is wealth. Short-term money is gambling. Go for long-term. The longer term you go, the more successful you could be. At least how I do it. That's why I buy so many of these troves. Trove. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Use the code FMG and the link below on PCG's website to grade your cards for $20 or less. You can grade a $500,000 card for $20 on PCG's website. If you were to do it on PSA, it'd be like $3,000. Are you gonna spend $3,000 to get your card graded? Or are you gonna spend 20 bucks? I know PSA does have a price premium for the cards currently, but in the future, if PCG becomes one of the big top dogs, which it could be, with enough time, effort, and obsession, it could be the top dog. All it takes is faith, time, obsession, and drive, and it could happen. So if you believe that PCG can make it and you grade before they blow up and you get your cards graded the earliest you can, maybe the earlier grades will be worth more in the future. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe they'll be worth more because maybe the rates will go up because PCG is the #1 grader in the world. I don't know. I like their grading. I like their slabs. Their slabs look better than CGC. They look better than Tag. That's my opinion. They look better than Beckett. That's my opinion. It's PSA or PCG in my opinion. That's the top two. I could be wrong. I know a lot of people like CGC, a lot of people like Beckett. Beckett's owned by PSA, so what the hell is that? Beckett is PSA. PSA is Beckett. Why are they two different things? Why not just combine them and have a PSA 10 and a PSA 10 black label? I don't know. Anyways, use the link below. I don't know if I make any money from it. Even if I don't care. Who cares? Money is just a tool in this world that capitalists use to control all the poor people. And I don't really care about money. I just use it as a tool to grow, to ensure that my family is well off over time. Basically, that's all it's used for. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, a comment, a share, hype the video. Tell me how crazy I am for buying all these. I'm so dumb. I shouldn't have bought any of these. All these are going to 0. Reign of Jafar is the worst set in history, and I'm the dumbest investor ever. I'm not even investing. Everyone's like, stop investing so much money in the cards. Stop investing so much money in the cards. It's like, I'm not investing. I'm buying inventory so we can sell it over time. Is that investing? Is buying enough inventory to sell for 5 years investing? I guess I'm investing into our future inventory. People keep they're like, stop wasting all your money investing in more product. It's like, dude, I do this because if we don't do this, we don't have product. If we don't have product, nobody's coming to the store. Nobody's coming to the store. We don't make money. We don't make money. We're going under. We're going under. We're dying. Then I'm a stripper. That's how it works. If I don't sell cardboard, I become stripper. Maybe that's what the customers want. Maybe they'll stop coming here. Maybe that's what it's going to come to. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I've said that 69 times now. Have a good day. Just going to milk it though. Just going to milk the clock at the end though. Because you guys already watched the whole video. If you just sit here and stare at me at the end, what's it matter? I got allegedly a nice sounding voice when I talk, so. Should I slurp? Anyways. Which product should I buy more? Oh, that's right. Disney Lorcana is out at distribution. I can't buy more. What the fuck? Oh, it pisses me off. Why'd you buy so much product? Stop buying so much product. If I didn't buy so much product, we'd be out of stock. We'd be out of stock. We wouldn't have this. If I wasn't crazy and dumb, we wouldn't have all of this product. All of this product is because I bought it when nobody wanted it. Now everybody wants it. And the dumbass who bought it when nobody wanted it now looks smart because distributors are out. And I'm a distributor now because I have this much. I'm the distributor now. Who wants the product? FullMoonGamesDistribution.com. I'm not actually. FullMoonGames.com. If you really want to buy our products. I'm going to put some Paldean Fates on there if you want to buy some. I'm going to put a case of this. 1 case of it. One of you high rollers is going to buy it. If you buy this, I'll throw in a Fabled pack too. I'll throw you in a Fabled pack. And if you pull the Mickey, you better send me a picture. Anyways, actually I'll put 2 of them on there. I'll let 2 people buy them. 2 Paldean Fates. Booster bundle cases. I hope this video is long enough to appease some people, because some people were saying that some of the videos that I post aren't even long enough because they want me to talk for an hour or something. Sometimes it's really hard to do that because I literally when I make these videos, I sit there and try to think of something to talk about on the fly. That's literally what these videos are. Every single video, there's nothing written down. I don't write a script. I just, like the last video I made about LGSs being scalpers, that was all off the top of my head. That's all these videos are. It's just me rambling on about all of this stuff, all these cardboard things. Anything cardboard related, I will talk about. And I haven't seen a game store talk about literally every card game. So I want to talk about Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, One Piece, Digimon, Dragon Ball, Gundam, Union Arena, Riftbound, Flesh and Blood. How many other card games are there? So I'm going to talk about all the card games on my channel. I'm going to talk about all of them because I know about all of them. Because if I didn't know about all of them, I wouldn't order them. I know way too much about all of them. And frankly, I don't think my wife wants to hear me talk about Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7 or Digimon or Gundam. She just wants to talk about the cool Pokemon cards that she's buying. I can't believe how crazy big Pokemon's gotten over the years. And it makes me even more bullish for Disney Lorcana. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Go subscribe to Joey McScrooge. Go subscribe to anybody in the Lorcana space. Everybody in the Lorcana space is awesome. There's a lot of people in there that have been watching. Cardboard Kingdom's really good, and Ice, or I forget his name. And then the Lorcananomics, and then there's a bunch of other people that I've been watching, but everybody has their cool spin on their videos, and I like all of them. I'm just addicted to YouTube now. I don't know. I've been watching all these card games. I've been watching DJ's Poke Center. I've been watching Pokey I've been watching Cardinal Gaming, Frank's Hobbies. There's so many different channels that I love watching, and a lot of my ideas are come from some of their videos. Like I don't just take ideas. I just try to come up with, I just talk. Literally, that's all I do. I just talk off the top of my head. I don't even make a script, so if these videos suck, I don't care. I'm just posting a video on YouTube talking about card games, and if you don't like it, why are you still watching? This is like 69 minutes long, or 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, or 67 seconds long. I don't know how long this video is right now. You know what I did the last time? The last 2 times I tried to record this video. The first time, my whole freaking head was cut off. The second time, I didn't plug in the microphone, and the second time was a 35-minute video. The first time was a 20-minute video. So I wasted 55 minutes trying to make a video today. Hopefully this video is long, because nothing else is long in my life. Have a good day.